Play action, back to pass. Clark throws it deep over the middle for Michael Allan. He's got the catch on the right at the 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. The block by Nick Kohler, and Michael Allan is into the end zone one more time.
Michael Allan arrived at Whitworth as a tall, lanky wide receiver from Interlake High School in Bellevue and impressed the coaches so much they asked him to redshirt his first season. But they also saw in Michael some potential. If he could add strength and weight, he could become an effective tight end. It is unlikely they knew how effective he would become. Whitworth head coach John Tolle says his growth as a football player over the course of his career was amazing to watch. That development speaks highly of him and of his family. In 2003, Michael was still making the transition from wide receiver to tight end. He appeared briefly in several games but did not make a catch. That changed in 2004 when Michael was paired with standout quarterback Joel Clark. He finished with 29 receptions for over 400 yards and 5 touchdowns. Those are typically outstanding numbers for any tight end, enough to earn Michael a selection to the All-Northwest Conference first team, but they paled against what was to come. In 2005, a season shortened to only 8 games when a conference opponent had to cancel its season, Michael still finished with 36 receptions for nearly 700 yards, averaging more than 19 yards per catch. He caught 15 touchdown passes. During his final season in 2006, Michael did even better, despite the fact that nearly every defense Whitworth faced had to account for his size and ability in the defensive game plan. Michael caught 53 passes for 1,100 yards, averaging nearly 21 yards per reception. He also added 9 more touchdowns. That year, Michael and Joel helped the Pirates to a 10-0 regular season and to the second round of the NCAA Division III playoffs. Jay Tolle, a teammate of Michael's and a highly recognized defensive back, says Mike was one of the most gifted athletes I've ever played with. His long strides and superior speed allowed him to eat up a defensive back's cushion and put together what has to be one of the most impressive highlight reels of any Whitworth athlete. Michael broke several significant records during his career at Whitworth. He set a single-game record for receiving yards with 251 in his final regular season contest against Puget Sound. As a junior, he broke the record for most touchdowns scored and touchdowns caught in a single season. And over the course of his career, he established a new record for total touchdown receptions with 29, breaking the previous record of 24 set by Hall of Famer Sam Adams between 1947 and 1951. Michael also set a new career record for yards per catch at an almost unthinkable 18.7. Ivan Gustafson, Michael's position coach and himself a former standout tight end at Whitworth, says, "From my experience, it was easy to see he had more speed than guys do for his size, and he had a strong will to compete on the field. He is the greatest player at tight end I will ever coach." The accolades rolled in following those junior and senior seasons. In 2005, he was a first-team All-NWC honoree for the second straight year and was named to the American Football Coaches Association Division III All-American Team and the D3Football.com All-America Second Team. Following his final season in 2006, Michael was again named All-NWC and first-team AFCA All-American. He was a D3Football.com first-team All-American and an AP Little All-American, which selects its honorees from all levels below Division I. Michael received serious interest from the NFL. He was selected to participate in the Shrine East-West All-Star Game against NCAA Division I players. He was the only NCAA Division III player invited to participate in the official NFL Combine in February of 2007. And that April, he was drafted in the 7th round by the Kansas City Chiefs. Gustafson says, looking back, "I thought if he could put on weight and muscle, he could play for the Pirates. I was wrong. He played in the NFL." John Tolle adds, Michael's teammates were so excited for him and the accolades he received. Michael wasn't all about himself. He was a great teammate. Michael worked hard and made the Chiefs' final roster in 2007, but a change in coaching staff led to a different direction for the organization, and Michael's career with the Chiefs ended after one season. He has gone on to a career in personal fitness and has moved back home to Bellevue, where he lives with his wife, Jillian. But his legacy as a football player at Whitworth remains. Perhaps his teammate Joel Clark sums it up best when he says, "He was a tremendous player and an even better teammate. He made unbelievable game-changing plays, and he never wanted the credit he truly deserved." Ladies and gentlemen, for his work ethic on the field and in the weight room, for his excellence as a player and a teammate, and for the renown he brought to Whitworth University and the football team, The Crimson Club and Heritage Gallery Selection Committee are proud to present to you for induction into the Heritage Gallery Hall of Fame, Michael Allan.